Hey everyone. There's something I've been reflecting on the past year that I just need to get off my chest. I've noticed a pattern, something I see over and over again in people from all walks of life, whether they're just starting out, hitting their first waves of success, or even those who have built multi-millions, even billions of dollar empires. And that same pattern shows up in my life too. Here's the truth. No matter how successful someone is, no one truly feels like they have it all figured out. Everyone, and I mean everyone, feels like they're swimming in the deep end. We all experience moments where we feel like imposters, unsure of whether we belong or if we're doing the right thing. It's a brand new year, and as a growing channel, our mission is simple: to bring you content that inspires, informs, and adds real value to your life. But before we dive in, could I ask a quick favor? If you enjoy the show, find value in what we're building here, and want to support us, the easiest way to do that is by hitting the subscribe button. In return, my team and I promise to keep pushing harder than ever to make this show better for you every single week. We'll listen to your feedback, create the content you want to see, and keep improving with every step. Thank you for being part of this journey. We couldn't do it without you. I tweeted something a while back that really resonated with people. I said, when I was making $0 a month, I felt like I had no idea what I was doing. Then I started making $1,000 a month, still felt clueless. When I hit $10,000 a month, same feeling. Even at $100,000, $1 million a month, that uncertainty never went away. And I'll tell you this, it's the same for everyone I know. People have this misconception that one day you reach a point where you have it all figured out. But that point never comes. That lingering self-doubt is half the anxiety and stress we all carry. We think we're the only ones who feel that way, but the reality is, we're all alone in this together. I've observed this firsthand. I have seen multi-billionaires, people you'd think have mastered life's challenges, yet they still have moments of doubt. They're still unsure if they're doing enough or if they're making the right moves. For a long time I questioned whether these feelings were a form of imposter syndrome. I wondered if there was a point where these thoughts would go away, but then I realized, it's not a flaw. It's a blessing. Here's what I learned. The moment you stop feeling like you're swimming in the deep end, that moment you stop feeling those pangs of doubt, is the moment you start dwindling. It's when complacency sets in. I've never seen someone continue to grow and succeed without some level of discomfort or uncertainty. The only time I've seen people kick back and say I've got it all handled is when they're on the verge of stagnation. In life, there's no such thing as coasting. You're either growing or you're dwindling. There's no in-between. That's why they say, new levels, new devils. Each time you push yourself to a new height, new challenges appear. But that's the point. The feeling of I don't know what I'm doing is actually the clearest sign that you're on the right track. It's proof that you're pushing yourself beyond your comfort zone. I remember when I tasted my first success. I thought everything would suddenly click. I thought I'd feel like I had life figured out. But the reality was, nothing changed internally. Maybe I should get a tattoo to remind myself this. What do you think I should get? Leave your comments below. This tattoo should be a reminder to myself that no matter how much my external reality changes, my internal state is what matters most. Your surroundings may evolve, the numbers in your bank account may grow, but your inner dialogue is what stays with you. And that's the case whether you're just starting out or you're running multi-million-dollar companies. The funny thing is, if you were to compare the mindset of a billionaire to someone who's just starting out, you'd be surprised at how similar they are. Sure, billionaires have refined mental models and clearer frameworks, but they still have doubts, insecurities, and moments of restlessness. They still question whether they're doing enough. What I've come to understand is that feeling of doubt is actually a superpower. It's a sign you're on the edge of growth. For a while, I fought that feeling. I kept asking myself, why am I still feeling this way? I've accomplished so much, so why is this doubt still here? But then I realized, that doubt is my gauge. It's my indicator that I'm still pushing myself, still growing, still evolving. I think a lot of people who achieve success start to plateau because they forget to embrace that discomfort. They think, I've made it, I can relax now. But that's when the dwindling begins. And here's where I want to pivot this conversation. While it's important to push yourself and embrace that discomfort, it's equally important to acknowledge how far you've come. It's a balance between striving for more and celebrating your progress. I hope you woke up today and someone was proud of you. And most importantly, I hope that person was you. I hope you gave yourself the flowers you deserve. Too often we're so focused on what's next that we forget to appreciate how far we've already come. Success doesn't have to be monumental. It can be as small as getting out of bed without hitting snooze. It can be reading a few pages of a book. It can be choosing not to text your ex when you're tempted to. Progress is progress, no matter how small. One of the things that can help you recognize your own growth is journaling. Journaling over time can help you look back at where your headspace was even a few months ago is incredibly grounding. It's a tangible reminder of how far you've come, even if you don't always feel it in the moment. Let me share a past experience. I had a call with one of my companies, big day. We're expanding into new markets, but there are complications. Logistical issues, manpower, distribution challenges. It's not going as smoothly as I'd hoped, and after that call, I felt deflated. I started doubting myself. But just a few hours later, I had another call with a different company I'm investing in. It's a major deal, worth hundreds of millions, and we were finalizing the agreement. After getting off that call, I was feeling like a king. It's crazy how quickly your emotions can swing from doubt to confidence. And that's the point. Those highs and lows are part of the journey. You're going to experience both, and that's okay. But during the lows, it's crucial to have a list of your wins to ground you. And those wins don't have to be grand. They can be as simple as showing up, as simple as trying again. I want to end this video with a reminder. You're scared, and so am I. So are the people you look up to. We're all in this together. We all feel alone, but we're not, because we're all feeling the same emotions. So give yourself credit. Be your biggest supporter. Push yourself, but also recognize your wins. Because at the end of the day, life will always demand growth from you. And if you're feeling uncomfortable, if you're feeling unsure, that's a good sign. It means you're on the right path. As always, I'm rooting for you.